Hey, hello there, and a very, very warm welcome. My name's Shaun and you are, of course, watching Ideal World. Now, this show is a very special show. It's a show that I love hosting. It's all about helping ladies and gents be more mobile. Now, this hour, if you're somebody that maybe your health's changed in the last few years, maybe you find it very difficult now to walk for long periods, maybe you've spent the summer inside because it's very difficult for you to get out in the garden. You've got limited mobility. Well, what you're about to see this hour is a product called the Luggie. It's been with us now over 2 years on AdWorld, and it's the most incredible mobile scooter that actually folds down to the equivalent of a piece of luggage. So really small, really compact, extremely easy to use, and it's brought to us from Local Mobility. Now, the great thing is you might have seen this show several times, and you might be thinking, oh, I'd love to get on one of those. I'd love to see what it was actually like. I'd love to just set one and go out in my garden or just go down the street. Well, we're going to give you the opportunity this hour of having a free trial on here. The team will come, let you try one of these for a few hours, for the day, for the afternoon, whatever, and you can then decide. But let me just give you a quick demonstration. First of all, it's really easy. So that's forwards. That's backwards. We're in the studio on a wooden floor, but later on you're going to see us outside in the garden, so we'll go over grass and terrain. Our garden's quite uneven, actually. We even go up ramps and things like that. You'll also see how this can be folded down in literally seconds. So that means it can go on planes, it can go on trams. So that's probably a bit fast. It can travel the world with you. And you don't need to have a driver's license. You don't need to have any experience in a car or anything like that. It is so simple to use. Now, this hour, we've actually got exclusive offers for our Ideal customers. Amazing offers, actually. With every Luggie, you will get a free backpack today, but we are getting closer to Christmas. So how would you like £100 to spend in a huge amount of high street stores, including Argos, Boots, Wilko's? We've actually got a £100 shopping voucher available for every single one of you that orders this hour. Or we've got a voucher for UK a 2-night hotel break as well. And again, you don't need to decide where you're going to go yet, but that voucher will entitle you to a 2-night UK hotel break. So the choice is yours, because we just want you to get out and about in your Luggie, either to a nice hotel in the UK or on a little shopping spree as well. And actually, we've got 3 different models available behind me. If you go for the Super, you'll actually get an off-board charging pack for the battery. That's worth £200. And you'll get the chair pouch underneath as well. So you've got loads of extras with the Super today. And you'll get the voucher and you'll get the backpack as well. So let's just show you the deals that we have got available today. So every single one of you will get a free Luggie backpack, and you can either choose a 2-night hotel break voucher or a £100 shopping voucher. And so that covers loads of stores, loads of attractions, loads of restaurants. If you order the Super, you get even more today, don't you? We'll come on to that a little bit later. And free UK delivery. Now, the offers apply to both VAT inclusive and exclusive prices. Don't worry about that. We'll explain that nearly everybody that orders this will not have to pay VAT. And all you need to do to get these exclusive offers today is quote Ideal 0110. Now, there are 3 models to choose from. I'm just going to do a little bit reversing. Hang on. So good, you know this. There we go. So we've actually got, now the most affordable is the standard. And again, you'll see this fold down to like what's a really small piece of luggage. That today is only £2,095. It will carry a use weight of up to 18 stone as well. And is available in 4 different colours as well. All these 3 here and the blue as well. Now, if you want maybe a little bit more room, a little bit more comfort, we have got the Elite. Slightly bigger. This will actually carry a use weight of up to 21 stone. Wider seat, comes with the armrests as well, and some other great extras that Shaun will talk you through a little bit later on. So that's the middle one there at £2,595. Forgot to mention, by the way, finance options are available as well. So a £500 deposit is all you need today. And then finally, and I honestly, Shaun is our special guest. He's been selling a lot of Supers recently, and this is the ultimate model. Now, this will take a user weight of 25.7 stone. So it's got the biggest user weight. It's got more legroom. It's got a wider seat. It's more luxurious. And if you order this today, we're going to give you even more. So you'll still get the backpack and the shopping voucher, but you'll also get this really handy seat pouch. That is really good. You can things like your mobile phone in there, your keys, you know, all the things that you need kind of at hand. So it is going to come with that, and we will give you, and this is worth £200, the off-road charging unit. So that allows you to charge the battery up anywhere in your home and out and about as well. So that is worth £200, and every single one of you will get that with the Super today. We were talking earlier, you know, for a few £100 more, it might really be worth considering the Super. And I should mention, by the way, we've got free home demonstrations. I was speaking to Shaun earlier, and, you know, he always arrives with, you know, all the different models in his van, and, you know, kind of chats to the customers and assesses which model might be right for you. But, you know, you can have a chance of trying these with an in-home free demonstration. Now, here's the three options that we have got available live. So the most affordable is a standard, and that takes a maximum user weight of 18 stone, comes in red, black, blue and champagne as well, and that's under £2,100. The Elite has a maximum user weight of 21 stone, slightly wider seat there, it comes with the armrest as well, and that's under £2,600 today, so 2,595. And then if you're unsure which model to go for, I want you to really think about the Super today, because that has the maximum user weight, 25 stone. It's got the largest seat on there, 17 inches, and you're going to get loads of extras today. So you will get, remember, the off-road charger, you'll get the seat pouch, you get the £100 voucher, and you'll get the backpack as well. So these are exclusive offers for Ideal customers. Now, it is a different phone number, so it's 0800. It's a free phone number, 012-4260, and you can say, buy one of these right now with just a £500 deposit, because we have got, credits available as well. Now, everything's also on the Local Mobility website. Do you know we've got some amazing products on there, actually? Things like bath lifters, rise and recline chairs. So a huge range of products that are available for you to try there. But I mentioned we've got another Shaun coming up this hour who's going to tell you all about this. But here's just a little clip of film just to give you an idea of how you and the Luggie, you could have a really good time and you could travel the world.
Do you require the use of a mobility scooter? Want to go on holiday but know you'll have difficulties without one? Or is it a hassle getting yours into your car? Then look no further than the incredible Luggie folding mobility scooter. With up to 13 miles between chargers, you are good to go almost anywhere with this powerful yet compact, lightweight travel scooter that can be taken on planes, trains, buses and cruise ships. It folds quickly and simply in under 30 seconds with no tools required, and then rolls along conveniently like a suitcase on wheels. Plus it fits comfortably into most car boots for maximum accessibility when at your destination. If you already use mobility aids, then now's the time to find out how the Luggie can change your life.
Well, we've got a brilliant guest. Shaun Sullivan is with us. Nice to see you, matey.
Shaun, how are you? Nice to see you.
I'm great, thanks. And I love doing the shows with you. And Shaun's one of the gentlemen. You actually go to ladies and gents' homes.
Yes.
Every day. Well,
apart from Saturday, Sunday, yes.
Throughout the week. Yeah. And you actually demonstrate these, don't you?
Yeah, it's all done in the convenience of somebody's home where they can sit down on the chair, just relax. We've got all the models on the van, so we can talk, find out their needs, their requirements, and settle on what they want. And if they want to look at 1, 2, 3 or 4 models, we're willing to do that.
And that's all free, Shaun, yeah?
Yeah, no charge. As I always say, there's a cup of tea. But most of the time that's optional as well. But no, it's free.
So you know, you literally, if you've been watching the shows and you're thinking, oh, I'd like to try one of those, Shaun and his team, and they're a lovely bunch of guys. They'll come to your home and give you a free demonstration, no obligation whatsoever as well. Shaun, I'm just going to ask you. I'm going to go off track a bit, but some of the customers that you visit, have they sometimes like really been a bit anxious about trying a Luggie? Do some of them, does some of them think, well, I know when I've spoken to customers, sometimes there's a bit of a hurdle to get over coming to maybe using a mobility scooter the first time. Do you find that sometimes? Or?
I think a lot of that is psychological, because sometimes our mind can be the greatest barrier, you know. But From my experience, it's lovely when people just see how easy it is. Yeah. First of all, to get on and off the Luggie as well, because for some people that can be difficult, but it's very easy to get on, and just the manoeuvrability, how easy it is to work, because the Luggie knows its market. Yeah. Okay, they know how simply it's designed, how simply it folds, how simply it works, and it just gives people the freedom that they want, you know.
Do you see a lot of smiles when you visit people's homes?
Yeah. I could tell you so many stories, ones which I've heard, you know, back 3 weeks ago, I was with an ideal customer by the name of Jim Bowman, lovely man, and he's had strokes in the past, he's now got Parkinson, and, you know, he loved gardening, and all he wanted to do was go to his back garden. That's all he wanted to do, and to go into the room, because he was laid up in a bed. He just to go from his front room where he was, dare I say it, existing, you know, into his back room to spend some time with his son. He ended up going for the chair.
Which is also available today.
Yeah, that's part of the Luggie range as well, you know. And he loved that because how wonderful that was in a relatively small house, just to go outside and sit in his back garden to tell his son how to do the garden.
Absolutely.
But it's a beautiful thing.
And all we ask today is you give us a call, because you've got a free demonstration available. Now, we'll talk about local mobility a little bit later on, but a brilliant company. Can we see how it folds down, though? Because this is a big thing with the Luggie, Shaun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The first thing to point out, there's no kind of electronics to worry about. There's no tools. It doesn't break in pieces. It's really quite simple. It's just a matter of 3 clamps on the front, one here.
So we don't need a toolbox?
No, like simple, straightforward. It's made with ease of mind. I'm not rushing this. I'm doing it quite simple. You can see how well it's designed, the way that it goes down. Really neat. And just go to the back, lift the seat, press the handle, drop it down. There you go. And that is our patented design. That is skateboard mode. In this mode, what this means, we're going to 95% of car boots, but what it also means, unlike every other scooter out there, you have to lift the whole weight of the scooter. You don't do that with a Luggie, which gives people even a greater advantage of getting in and out the car.
And this is why it's been on planes, it's been on boats, it's been on say, all types of public transport. Cruises, been on loads of cruises. The Luggie's been on more cruises than I have, believe it or not. That takes some doing as well.
Yeah, the accessibility options are amazing.
It will fold even smaller, won't it?
It will, yes. It'll go into what we call suitcase mode. It's where the name Luggie derives from. OK, would you like me to pop that to scale?
Go on. Yeah, go on.
The only difference I'm going to do is just lift the seat up, but then in the middle here, you have 2 chassis clamps. Okay, one there, one there. When they are released, they'll now bend. Drop the seat down, then under there, pop it down.
Now,
there we go.
Don't worry if you missed that at home, because if you get a free demonstration, Shaun will go through that several times.
Making sure you're happy.
Yeah. But look at that, it is like a really small piece of luggage, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And that is what is so unique about the Luggie, and that is why so many ladies and gents across the world are really, really benefiting so much. In fact, let's just share some of the testimonials with you. And Sheila Hughes has said, I bought my Luggie scooter to go to my grandson's wedding. Previously, I've always had to go to special occasions in a pushed wheelchair, and it is so inconvenient having some poor person who has to leave whatever they're doing, push me wherever I need to go. The Luggie was ideal. I felt really independent. It was good to be able to get around my hotel room in it too. It really is as good as your advertisements say it is, and I'm so pleased I bought it. And we've actually got pictures of Sheila at her grandson's wedding there, having a great time and being independent, as she says, not relying on somebody pushing her around, and just being able to enjoy the day. And she looks,
beautiful.
Yeah, she looks like she even got a little grandson on it there. And then we've got Chris, who said, my wife and I were on a small cruise ship, only 100 guests. Ooh, that is a small cruise ship. For 14 days, travelling all around Japan. Japan is very hilly and mountainous. 70% of the land is unusable for housing. Didn't realise that, actually. But anyway, she navigated roughish tracks up to temples and some steep slopes. I was worried that we might kill the battery some days, but it lasted out. Being on the ship, we could recharge Luggie every night. We travelled on a bullet train, which was fabulous. The conductor held back other passengers and escorted my wife riding into train and to seat, and then we placed scooter in the luggage area. Everywhere we went, she was treated like royalty. And there's Chris there as well. So the Luggie, it does travel the world, and it is absolutely incredible in terms of design, how it folds up as a piece of luggage, how it's so easy to store, and so easy to use, of course, as well. This is actually one of the last live shows before Christmas. Now we're heading into October. It's a big decision today, isn't it? There might be many ladies and gents watching right now, and you're thinking, how would I get on with that? How would that change my life? Well, I can honestly say that this show generates the most incredible customer feedback in terms of emails, in terms of messages. It is a product that has changed so many lives, and I know it could change yours. And I know you might have watched the show many times and still be sitting on the fence and thinking, well, I don't know, is it for me? Why don't you give us a call right now, and we can arrange a free demonstration in the comfort of your own home. And imagine it might be Shaun that comes, or Nigel, who's been on some of the previous shows. But it's a lovely team, and they'll come and they'll demonstrate this, and they'll have all the different models in the van so they can get them out. You can sit on them. You can go out into the garden, maybe go on a little journey. You can have a go at folding this up. But that is a free home demonstration that is available. Now, if you want to buy one of these right now, but not a problem whatsoever, you can actually buy one of these right now. If you ever order before 1 o'clock, then it's normally delivered the very, very next day. So, yeah, honestly, you could even have it for the weekend, or maybe you've got something coming up in a few days' time. But we can actually say normally deliver the very next day if you order before 1 o'clock. If it's later than that, then obviously it'll be a couple of days. But it is so easy to use as well. There's literally forwards, backwards. There's no separate settings for brakes or anything like that. And one of the reasons why the show is so successful is that we always give you exclusive deals on Ideal World. So loads of extras today. So just to remind you, this is what is available. So every single Luggie will get a free Luggie backpack. We'll show that a little bit later on. And you can either get a voucher for a 2-night hotel break, or you might have started Christmas shopping. How about doing Christmas shopping on your Luggie? £100 shopping voucher. Now that voucher, that covers loads of stores and restaurants, including Argos, Boots, Wilko's, Debenhams, or so you could go for the hotel break as well, and free UK delivery. All you need to get this exclusive offer is quote IDEAL0110 today. You'll have noticed two prices on the screen. One includes VAT, the lower price doesn't. To be honest, virtually everyone that orders will not have to pay VAT. We'll explain that a little bit later on. Now, the three different models, we're going to talk through these. So the most affordable is the standard, and that's available at just £2,095. Now, that's the most compact, Shaun, isn't it?
Well, when you look at all the Luggies, compactability is really important anyway. But in terms of size, it's almost the same size as the Elite, apart from the seat weight, the seat dimension. So in terms of its compactability, that and both the Elite are very good if people are looking for, extremely lightweight and, compact portability. They're brilliant.
Now, the Elite is the middle size, so that's one in the middle. And that has a little bit of extra width on the seat, of course, and it has the armrest, doesn't it?
Yes, that's actually our most popular model.
Is it?
It is, yes. Now, that comes with a 2-year warranty. You also get the wider seat. I'm not saying that you need that, Shaun, but you've also got the...
Give us a few years.
I do anyway, but you've also got the armrests on there as standard, but there's also a bigger motor on there with a bigger battery, so it has a bigger range, so that will carry some 21.5 stone.
And that is important, say user weight, that's a little bit more there, 21 stone. And then the Super is an amazing buy today, because that will come with the same freebies, so the 2-night hotel break or the £100 shopping voucher, the backpack. But if you order today, you get the seat pouch there, which is really handy. You can put things like your keys, your wallet, your mobile phone.
It's brilliant, really, because when you have a look at the size of it, you can actually fit your charger in there. So if you're out and about with it,
doesn't it? Yeah,
it does. So if you're ever out and about, you're never a slave to the battery. So if you're ever feeling like, oh, I'm going to run out, you can go into maybe a restaurant or a coffee shop or whatnot, and the beautiful thing with the Luggie, you can charge them on the go.
And that charger, by the way, that is free today, and that's worth £200 with the super, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a brilliant bit of kit, really, because just imagine that you just need to charge the Luggie and you don't want to go out and bring the Luggie in or whatnot. You know, if you're not using the Luggie for a period of time, we do get a little bit of liquid sunshine in Wales. It just means you can take the battery out. And when you have a look how small and compact that is, it takes up no... It's really convenient, really small, really discreet.
And that is worth £200. It is £200, isn't it?
It is, yeah. 199.
199.
Yes.
So that is free today with the super as well. Now, I mentioned VAT. I won't go into too much detail with this, but we've got a little graphic just to share with you right now. So basically, virtually everyone that ever orders a Luggie does not have to pay VAT, because if you're chronically sick, disabled, if you've got a physical or mental impairment, if you've got a condition which the medical profession treats as chronic sickness, diabetes, for example, you will not have to pay VAT. And so we can talk you through that, of course, when you give us a call. Now, we've actually got the Luggie folded up. Can we see how easy, again, it is to unfold?
Yes, so we have it here in trolley suitcase mode, you know, so you've seen me manoeuvre it. All I'm simply going to do, this is what we call the tiller. I'm going to drop that down, and then I'm just going to release it. So if you have a release pin there, you can see it opens. Drop it down, then take the backrest, lift, press the handle, that comes up there. I'm going to re-engage the chassis clips. The thing is, see, Shaun, this isn't arduous for people. This isn't too difficult. So it gives people that ease of use, that kind of ability to have that freedom. You were talking about accessibility. How many people are going to be stuck in the house over Christmas? You know, and what this can do for somebody. It's amazing.
That is a cracking piece of engineering, isn't it, when you see it like that? But yeah, Christmas, I mean, we are beginning to think about it, October now. And you're right, this could make such a difference for those of you that want to get out and about at Christmas,
it does.
Want to visit friends and family. And, you know, just look at some of the testimonials. I think a lot of ladies and gents that have bought the Luggie, before buying this, some of them have said, you know, that they felt that they've been putting on friends and family that have maybe had to push them in chairs and things like that. This gives them independence, doesn't it?
Well, when you look at what the Luggie does, you know, but also when you have a look at the range of scooters, a lot of the scooters out there are big, they're bulky, and I was with another Ideal World customer back last month, June Barrett, and they had a big scooter and they had like a Peugeot van for it to go in, and they had to lose their seats, you know, for it to go in. And when we went out there, the husband just wanted, I just want something easy.
Easy, yeah.
You know, he said, we can't take the grandchildren out, we've lost no seats. They kept it all together. Some people have to break it out, and they had a super, you know, and he was just amazed with it. And even June, when she sat on it, she was, you know, because it is... I love going to people's houses when the gentleman or lady, an engineer, have an engineering background, because it amazes them, you know, because it's just such a well-built machine.
Shaun's one of the few people I know that absolutely loves his job.
I do like it. Yeah. Really do. It's all the tea and biscuits.
But a little while ago, I was very lucky and privileged to meet a customer who'd bought the Luggie, and her name was Libby. She's a wonderful lady. And this really had changed her life. So let's just share with you Libby's own story.
I chose Luggie because my niece, who visited Italy last year, she saw one there. And when she came back to England, she said, Libby, you've got to buy one. It was a real independence for me to go to the airport with my Luggie scooter, to go around with my family and sit at a table, have a cup of tea and coffee, and then board the plane. Luggie has made a huge difference to my life, my freedom, my independence. I take it to go shopping, whether it's for clothes or for food, so it has really made a huge difference to my life. I mean, it's very easy for anyone to fold this Luggie scooter, and put it in the car, in the boot of the car. It's fantastic. The best place I've used my Luggie scooter was in Italy. I visited Tuscany this year, and I was able to go around with my family using my Luggie scooter. It was fantastic.
She was such a lovely lady. And And we meet, you know, ladies and gents, you know, on a regular basis that have bought Luggie and it's changed their lives.
Yes.
Now, if you have just joined us, I'm with Shaun here, and we've got exclusive offers, but the Luggie itself, you're the only company, Local Mobility, that have this in the UK, aren't you?
Yeah, we have exclusivity of the Luggie, so you can only buy a new Luggie from Local Mobility, and the beautiful thing with that is you will get excellent service.
Yeah, and that is so important.
Yeah,
isn't
it is, yeah. And especially, I think, in the mobility sector and whatnot, people, you know, people need to be honoured and treated right. And because we're part of the British Health Trades Association and obviously approved by the trading standards, we have a strict code of conduct to how we adhere
So a
to that.
very reputable company that
Yes.
you really can trust. I think trust is so important
It is,
with
yes.
something like this. Now, this is the Elite, and it's the most popular model, isn't it?
It certainly is, you know, because a lot of people, they want that kind of compactability, they want that it to be lightweight. What you have on the Elite, it comes with a 2-year warranty, okay? And from front to back, what it gives you that extra money, you've got the 2-year warranty, but you also got the armrests. These are easy access, okay? So
Yeah,
it allows you
lovely.
to get on and off, okay? They'll actually come off very easily. I'll show you that in a little bit. But it has a wider seat. I don't know if you can see the differences if you look at them on the plinth there. Okay, so people will get that extra little bit of comfort.
You can see when they're all lined up there, so standard, Elite and Super.
Yes. So you can see the seat comes out and it's a bit wider than on the Elite. It also comes with a bigger battery with a bigger range. Now, the battery here is very easily to take out. All I'm going to do is simply pop it out, and that is what gives people the accessibility to allow them to catch a bus, to catch a train, to get in a plane, to come back on a boat, which is amazing.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It is, you know, that what that can do. It's just wonderful. I was with a lovely lady, Mrs. Maycock, who's had a Luggie for 7 years. She's gone all over the world in it.
Was this the lady in Ely you were telling me
Yeah,
about?
yeah, Ely. She's had one for 7 years, used it all around the house, you know. She's got limited mobility, but she wanted a new one to go in the car, you know, when they went abroad and whatnot. And she told me what she went through at the airport, how she drives up to the plane doors, it goes away. I love what she said. So when I get off, she says, the Luggie's set up for me. They put the battery in. She said, I'm escorted through passport control. And she said, they drop me off by the luggage carousel. She said, my husband comes through then about 20, 30 minutes later, looking slightly more exasperated. You know.
So she's glided through.
Yeah, brilliant. And why not? But when you look how lightweight that is, you know,
really,
the feasibility, you know, superb. And you think that can carry somebody up to 21.5 stone. And that can take somebody up to 13 miles, 13 miles.
Wow.
Quite incredible, you know.
And that's, you know, that's the engineering and the technology that you've got with the Luggie. Now, other features that we've got in here then,
Put the
Shaun.
battery in. Now, we said about the battery, but what you also get with the Elite, you've got a bigger motor. It's slightly bigger, so in terms of hill or terrain or whatnot, you know, it's there, so that might be of benefit to some people. One of my favourite features is this here. Now, I don't know if you can pick it up, but we have a spring-loaded handlebars. So this is roughly what the standard would be, slightly bigger, but then with the Elite, simply pop them out, push them forward, and that just increases the leverage.
Yeah, so a little bit more leverage, a bit more comfort.
Yeah, some people find it a bit easier, you know. And it also comes then with an LED display. Now, if I just take this little girl...
So just turn it
right
around.
here, drop it down like so, you can zoom in. And what we have here, we have 11 lights. Yeah, my maths is right. We have 4 green, 4 amber, orange, and
then 3 red.
And what happens, this will deplete one by one. Okay, so it allows you. Another thing I like about the Elite is you know when your machine's live, you know, because this is always telling you that your machine is on. Okay?
And I should say, on the standard, we never saw that. On the standard, it's more of a traditional dial on that, isn't it?
It's just a needle that goes up and down, you know, just like you'd have the old fuel gauge or like a battery charger kind of thing, you know.
And that's how you change your speed, by the way. So there's a tortoise,
yes,
and there's the hare.
Okay, we know where you like it, Shaun.
Yeah,
okay.
I get told off because I'm always the hare. But you can take it really gently to start with.
Yeah.
It will go up to 4 miles an hour. Now, the most incredible thing about the Luggie is how it folds down.
Yes.
When I first saw this years ago that I was doing the Luggie show, I thought, why is it called the Luggie? But it folds down to what looks like a piece of luggage, doesn't it?
So I'm just going to put it now into suitcase mode, yes?
Yeah, lovely.
What I'm going to do, just a little tip, just going to take the armrest out, okay? And would you be my glamorous assistant a second?
I don't know about glamorous, but I'll be your assistant, Shaun, yeah.
Okay, and I'm just going to drop it down. So what we're going to do when we put it down, we simply go from the front to the back. Start at the top and we work into the bottom. So we pop that down there, and then in the middle, we're going to release these chassis clamps. So it'll now bend, okay? And then what we'll do, put the seat down, and like so, and here, and pop up. Now, as I said,
it is fantastic, isn't it?
it's simple, and I'm not rushing. There's no need to rush or try and make it look more fancy than what it is, because it's just a well-engineered machine. Can I take that a second? Because if you're looking at it here, what you might notice...
Oh, I know what you're going to do.
The armrest protrudes out a little bit. So for storage, that can be a bit obtrusive. Little tip. If you take it out, turn it upside down, pop it back in. So when you look...
And obviously you do that with both of the armrests?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
So when that folds away, so when you're looking at storage, you know, people will have this in a really small recess by the side of this sofa, you know, by a radiator, or you know, in the hallway. It's not going to take up a lot of room.
You would never imagine, when you see that, and you realise that it's actually that.
Yes.
It's incredible, isn't it? It goes from that to that in literally seconds. And I know that, you know, storage is a big thing. You know, since I've been presenting the show for over 2 years now, I do notice mobility scooters a lot more than I previously did. And, you know, Shaun was saying, so many of them are big and bulky. Now, if that was a bit fast, here's a quick recap so you see it again. And we are talking about, so just literally seconds to put this down and to put it back up. And Shaun, you actually, with the free demonstrations in home, you do this, and you do it several times, won't you?
Yeah, we do it as much as the customer needs us to do it. But also, we don't just leave them, we leave them with an excellently produced DVD with Uncle Nigel on there. And so that, you know, we're always on the end of a phone as well, but that DVD is excellent, so it takes it through them step by step as well.
So you've got loads of help and support. Now remember, you have got, if you want to book a free appointment, you can do that right now. And I know some of you may already have mobility scooters. I saw, and I've seen a few of these actually, mobility scooters that do fold down, but when I say fold down, they come to pieces in several different parts. They're actually quite fiddly, these, aren't they?
Not just that, but what you have on the back end, where that chap is picking up, is a motor, and that is very heavy. Yeah. But then, you've got a battery, which weighs either, some of them are twice or maybe over twice the weight of a Luggie, you know? So when you have a look at the ease of use of putting it in and out of a car, or even just folding it up to take up some, to get rid of some space.
I honestly don't think any mobility scooter is going to be as easy as the Luggie that we've got today. And the Luggie travels the world. Have a look at this. So it might be, you know, that, you know, you've really missed your days out with your partner or with your children, grandchildren. Not only is the Luggie brilliant on lots of different terrain, but we just saw a little clip there in a shop. It's actually got a really small turning circle as well, hasn't it?
Superb. Yeah, you're talking about a 3-foot radius, you know, and people are always amazed when I set them on there because, as you said, in terms of shopping or whatnot, now some shops you go in, they try to pack as much in as you can, you know, the Luggie's great for that, but not just that, in cafeterias, if you go in on hospital appointments, if you go into the garden centre, you know, places like that, its compactability and how easy and small it is perfect.
It's all about just living life again, isn't it? Yeah. And sometimes it's the little things that you might be missing out on, as you say, the trips to the garden centre, just being able to go out into your garden and you know, have a little whiz around. Seeing family and friends, just going to your local store. You know, my mum's got a little supermarket near where she lives, and she likes to pop there every day. And you know,
why not?
And get her magazines and her papers, and and maybe a bottle of wine for the week or something like that. You know,
a week. Okay.
One bottle for the week. Yes,
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
Is that what she tells you?
That's between. Yeah, that's between. Yeah. And I'm sure that's between her and her friend Terry, so that's all right. Now, storage-wise, look at this. It means that anybody can store the Luggie. You don't need to live in a big house. You don't need to have spare rooms. It's, you know, if you can store a piece of hand luggage in your home, then you can store the Luggie. And you can see here, it's just brilliant, isn't it?
Do you know what, Shaun? The thing that we get the most from the home demonstrations is when people have seen it on ID World and they've watched it weekend, there's nothing like seeing it, because they're like, it's much more than what I anticipated or what I expected, you know. And just to see it physically fit in a small area in their own living room is quite incredible, really.
It is amazing. It
yeah.
really is. And remember, if you give us a call right now, you could actually get a free home demonstration. Or, I mean, if you're thinking, do you know, I'd really like one of those. We normally dispatch. If you ever order before 1 o'clock, we can actually deliver the next day, can't we?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, before 1 o'clock in UK mainland, we can deliver, and there's free delivery as well, so there's no charge for that. So yeah, we can do express delivery as well. So if you even want to set up at your home, that's an option. So it's all geared to the customer.
I mean, the only thing you need to do is give us a call. And the phone lines are open, by the way, Monday to Thursday, 9 till 6.
Yep.
Friday 9 till 5, and then on a Saturday 9:30 till 4, isn't it?
I believe that's right. Yes. Yeah.
So you know, give us a call, and you know, we'll just talk you through measurement-wise. And again, you've got to think about certain things. So these are the folded measurements. They're all really compact, though, in fairness, aren't they?
They are, yes, and especially when you look in comparison to a lot of the other ones out there, you know. So
even the Super, which is, you know, the largest with the most space, that's still really compact, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yes. Especially, I've gone to so many people, and when you look at, dare I say, how massive the other scooters are, you know, but what that takes up, the space and everything else, even going in and out the shop, and, you know, you're not annoying people with a Luggie.
I mean, I live in a little village, and, you know, the pubs, the community centres, a lot of them do have quite narrow, you know, entrances and things like that. So a big scooter can struggle sometimes. These are ultra compact, and so when folded, amazing as well. Now, we are going to get outside later on, Baba, because it's a lovely autumnal day, isn't it?
It certainly is, yes.
We're going to get outside in the sunshine. Can we see this reassembled? I don't even want to say reassembled, because unfolded.
Refolded? Unfolded? Yeah. I even get that mixed up now, yeah. No problem.
So you don't need any tools or anything, so watch this.
OK, first things first, I'm going to put the armrest back, because the armrests don't go under the wheel.
And it just slides in.
OK, I'm just going to take the tiller down, put the handrest back, pop the tiller down, 1 clamp, 2 clamp, and when that's locked, just release the safety clamp, safety pin, the release pin, this goes down just like so, and then revert to type. The backrest lift, press the handle, that comes up. I'm going to re-engage the 2 chassis clamps. I'm just following the line of the machine, you know, following it how easy it is. You know, there's some people, when they're going in and out the car, I can show them to do this depending on what car they have, so they never really even have to bend, which is perfect, you know.
So again, you know, if you book a free home demonstration, Shaun and his team, they can show you all kind of the tips and things that you need.
Tailored for that person.
That is it. That took you, I mean, I wasn't timing, but that was about 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
I don't think there's any need to go rush,
No.
It's just simple, you know.
Now, this is the elite option, but just very quickly, can we just mention the Super back here? Because I know you've been selling a lot of Supers recently, haven't you?
Yeah, it is my favourite, you know. I love it, you know, maybe because I have a slightly wider frame as well, you know. But
so this would be more, for someone like yourself.
Do you know what? People think because it carries 25.5 stone, it's just for people of a heavier disposition, as it were, you know. But not a lot of time. What you find, you have more leg room.
Yes,
so if you're taller,
people,
but also as well, if somebody's coming from a big scooter, you know, going down, that's a really good option because it's more comfortable. Now, even looking at the front, you see the wheelbase at the front is wider. And because you have a wider frame there by 3 inches, the wheelbase at the back is wider. The seat is wider. The armrest is wider. It's cushioned on the front and back, you know, and that's just in terms of the actual structure. But in terms of specification, you have the pouch here now. I do apologise if I can cross the camera.
It's all right, Shaun, you're fine.
Okay.
So
pouch
these are the
here,
extra freebies you get on this one today.
okay, you've got a pouch here, which is quite sizable. So if you wanted to put your purse, your car keys, if you wanted to put your chargers, fantastic. Because with the charging portal here, where you can just be out and about and you're not slave to your battery. You also got the bigger armrest. You've got the LED display, the 2-year warranty. You also have the cushioned back seat.
So more comfort, more room, heavy user weight, 25.5 stone. But
And a horn.
you've got a horn, and have you got...
Rear parking alarm. It's the only Luggie that comes with that, you know, and a lot of people, if they're coming from a bigger scooter, tend to like that. And when you're considering there's a £400 difference, and this is a £200 piece of kit, you get so much more for that £200. It's excellent, you know?
So again, yes, it is a little bit more, but loads more features. You do get a lot more. And everyone that orders a Super today will get the seat pouch that Shaun's just showed you, the off-board charger, which is worth £200. You'll still get your free shopping voucher worth £100, or you can choose the 2-night hotel break, and you get the backpack as well. So that is loads of extras. We haven't really showed you the backpack, have we?
Shall I get it?
Yeah, go on then,
Yeah,
go on.
there we go. Okay, so with the backpack we have here, you can see it's already set up. You have the 2 walking stick holders, which are fabulous. So if you ever needed to get off to use a convenience or whatnot, it's wonderful because you've got the hand. You've also got loads of space in there where you can put your charger, and if I open that up, well, to be honest, you just see it's fully packed up, full of cushions, to show you how much space you have. So if I was to put this,
and this just goes on the back
really
like
simple,
so.
one there, and drops down, and as it drops down, all I'm simply going to do is just pull it, and I think the French word is voila. Simple.
And so that is free today, and the voucher, and of course, if you are going for the Super, you'll get the off-board charger and the seat pouch as well. Here's a quick reminder. So if you are buying one of these right now, these are the 3 options. But if you are going to ring us and get a free home demonstration, then obviously Shaun and his team, they can, allow you to try various models and see which one is right for you. So the Standard has a maximum load of 18 stone. Seat width of 14.5 and available in red, black, blue champagne. That price, excluding VAT, is just £2,095. Most of you will not have to pay VAT. Just give us a call, we'll talk you through. The Elite, now that's always really popular, so slightly larger user weight, they're 21 stone, a 2-year limited warranty, seat width of 15.5 and available in red and black. And we've just shown you the Super. Now there's a difference of just £400 between the Elite and the Super, and think about that. For £400 you've got all of those extras, and you will get the off-board charger and the seat pouch as well. So the Super is super value today. Can I just say, by the way, thank you to everybody that's given us a call right now. All I ask is that you give local mobility a little call right now if you're unsure, because they can talk you through. We've got a lovely team there, really friendly ladies and gents. So you might just have a few questions today. Maybe you missed the beginning of the show, or maybe we said something and you didn't quite, get it. Maybe you missed a bit of the show and you're thinking, what did they say about this? Maybe you've got questions to ask. We've got a free phone number available. So give us a call right now. Maybe you'd like a free demonstration. That's what the team do. They'll come to your home, demonstrate this for free, talk you through, get you to try it, get you to fold it down. They'll show you everything that you need to know. One thing I've really realised is that life does go quickly, doesn't it? My mum, fingers crossed, she's 78 this year, and her health's not great, but it's not bad. And she's still able to get out and about, to do a garden. But I'm sure a time may come where she's not able to do those kind of things. Maybe you've got to an age or a stage in your life right now where suddenly you're not able to walk to the shops. You're not able to go out and about, spend time with the grandkids. Maybe you feel a burden. Maybe you've got a chair and, you always rely on friends or family or your partner to actually push you in the chair. This is all about getting independence and freedom. And it's so easy to use as well. We're going to go outside in a moment's time. You'll see it in the garden. You'll see it going up ramps. But it literally is forwards and backwards, like this. So easy. Such a lot of control. Anyway, I don't know where the time's gone. So let's just show you the deals that we've got. And we always have an Ideal World exclusive deals, the best deals in the UK, generally speaking. So a free backpack and either a 2-night hotel bed. Now, that's a voucher. You don't have to decide where you're going to stay, anything like that today. The other option is the £100 shopping voucher. Now, they're brilliant. And that's a Love to Shop voucher. And that includes shops like Wilko's, Boots, Argos are on there as well. Always big choice of restaurants and attractions as well. And don't forget, if you are going to go for the Super today, then the Super will come with a free off-board charger and the seat pouch as well. Now, VAT, I've sort of mentioned this briefly, but most people that ever order a Luggie will not have to pay VAT. So the lowest price on the screen for each model is normally the one that you will have to pay. And so we can actually talk you through that when you give us a call right now. Now, we are getting a bit short of time, so this is one of the last shows before Christmas, by the way. So I'm thinking about dining at Christmas. Watch this. I've just popped the tiller down, but the Luggie can get... Oh! Now, normally I get a load of old rubbish to eat. I had plastic tomatoes on the last show. Scott, thank you so much. I've actually got a proper jacket potato with cheese. I might stay here a bit longer now. But it does allow you to get right up to any dining table. So imagine going to bars, pubs, restaurants and be able to sit with friends and family right at the table like so. Oh, it's stone cold. But it looked nice anyway. Now, we're going to take this outside. We're going to go in the garden. We're going to see this fold up in the car. But before we do, just have a quick look at this.
Introducing the Luggie Folding Mobility Scooter, a unique, portable, foldable scooter that will let you travel around the world with ease. With a turning circle of just 35.5 inches and adjustable speed settings up to 4 miles per hour, it's the perfect companion for any journey. It has a range of up to 13 miles thanks to its lithium-ion battery and can take a user weight of up to 21 stone. Plus, it easily folds down to the size of a suitcase in just seconds, meaning it fits into most car boots, can be taken on most forms of public transport, and is even airline approved. The Luggie can deal with most inclines, and its long battery life and robust alloy chassis mean it won't let you down. It even comes with a 2-year guarantee for peace of mind. Discover a brave new world of life-changing opportunities with the Luggie Folding Mobility Scooter.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to... I'm sick of being inside today. I'm sick of being in the studio. No fresh air, no light. And it's a lovely autumn day outside. So just follow me. Now, we've got a cable here underneath the tape. There's a little ramp here. Right, we're outside. Oh, where's the sun going? Doesn't matter, it's nice fresh air. Right, this is a ramp. Watch this. So right, and then down I go. Just turn it down slightly. Watch this, actually, because I'm very good, thanks. But here's a quick reminder. We're going to show this fold up in a second. Here's a quick look at the features.
Introducing the Luggie Folding Mobility Scooter, a unique, portable, foldable scooter that will let you travel around the world with ease. With a turning circle of just 35.5 inches and adjustable speed settings up to 4 miles per hour, it's the perfect companion for any journey. It has a range of up to 13 miles thanks to its lithium-ion battery and can take a user weight of up to 21 stone. Plus, it easily folds down to the size of a suitcase in just seconds, meaning it fits into most car boots, can be taken on most forms of public transport, and is even airline approved. The Luggie can deal with most inclines, and its long battery life and robust alloy chassis mean it won't let you down. It even comes with a 2-year guarantee for peace of mind. Discover a brave new world of life-changing opportunities with the Luggie Folding Mobility Scooter.
So we are outside, we're in the garden, and then we're with our lovely Shaun. I'm just going to reverse here like so. It is so easy to get out and about, isn't it?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's so easy to operate. It's simply just forward and back. There's no brakes because the brakes are always on. You just leave go to brake. So it could not be any easier to drive.
Now, we're going to show how this goes in a car next, aren't we?
That's a big thing for people because with a lot of the mobility scooters out there, you know, you saw a picture of the chap breaking it up into 5 pieces or whatnot, or even other folding scooters there, and you have to lift the whole weight of the scooter. Well, what sets the Luggie apart is simply skateboard mode. And all I'm going to do is just drop these clamps down, okay? Now, very simple and very straightforward. I'm going to show you 2 different ways. Just put that on there. And then what I'm going to do, drop the seat down. I'll leave the armrest on, the backrest on, so you can see what it's like with the backpack. And then all I'm going to do, I'm only ever going to lift the partial weight because the front goes on there. And as I go round to the back, I'm just going to take the weight there, pick it up, hop around, and it's in there with your backpack on. Very simple.
That was so easy, wasn't it?
It is, yes. It is, Shaun. And taking it out is
And Shaun,
easier.
again, when you do the free home demonstrations, would you do things like this with ladies and gents?
yeah, depending on their car, you know, we can show them maybe a couple of ways of putting it in, because I'll show you another way now, because we'll go through it, you know, because it's important the customer's happy, you know.
Yeah.
So when I take this out now, I'm just going to bring it out. Those hinges where it bends, I'm going to have on the outside. That'll be your lever point. I'm going to transfer my weight to the top there, and all I'm simply going to do is drop it down, pop it up. Excuse me, Shaun. What's your
It's all right.
And then I would normally just continue to just reassemble the scooter, okay, and go on. But I'm going to show you another mode now. Now, a lot of people, what they'll do, if have the option, based on their car, of putting it in without ever really having to bend down to pick up the weight there. Just imagine we've turned up, and as we sat on the seat, we've put the tiller down.
Right.
Okay? Just pop the seat down there, pick it up. Now, because the seat is still up, I can use the seat as a leverage.
So you've done very little bending there at all, then, Shaun?
Exactly. So most people, if they have back issues, as long as they can just go down maybe a few inches and lift it up, and then I'm going to drop the seat down when it's actually in the car. And now, as I've placed it in there, same as I'm getting it back out, I've left the backpack on there as well, so you can see what it's like to do it with it, you know, because some people don't have to worry about ever having to take it off.
I mean, everything about the Luggie is easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, it's designed to make people's life easier, you know, and that, I think it definitely fulfills that, you know. Now, taking this out in suitcase, in the same mode, this would allow somebody never to have to really bend down. So at this point, I just lift the seat up again, and all I would do, drop it down, just like so. And I am never bending down to the floor to lift it or to drop it down. And what most people can do at this point is jump on, have a rest, and then from the comfort of the seat, lift the tiller, and then away to go.
And that is literally it. Now we are nearly out of time. You can still call after the hour and say, I just want anybody watching right now, I want you to find out a bit more about this if you are interested, to have a free home demonstration so Shaun and his team can come to your home and do these demonstrations and you can see how you get on. But it is all about living life again. Small things, going to your corner shop, seeing friends, neighbours, and then maybe even big things. I love cruise holidays, and the Luggie is brilliant on cruises. So here's a final reminder of the Luggie. Let's see her out and about.
I'm excited. Well, I'm a little nervous too. It's been a really long time I haven't seen him since.
Hi, I'm wondering if you guys could help me?
Wow! You ready? Yes, let's do it!
I missed you too.
Well, we are sadly nearly out of time. Just a few quick questions, Shaun.
Yeah.
What about after-sales servicing and things like that?
Yeah, we're always available. Servicing, we recommend the Luggie serviced every 12 months, you know. With that, we can either arrange collection of it or we can actually come to your house to service it. You have the choice and you don't decide that. Do it in 12 months.
And just to remind everybody, today we've got exclusive offers. Free home demonstrations, and there's no pressure or anything like that.
No.
I couldn't imagine you. You're so laid back and friendly. You want everyone to be happy, don't you?
I think if you've got to get high pressure to sell something, you know, I would just tell people never to buy a Luggie if you ever felt like that, because we don't work like that. That's not how we work, you know. So
rest assured, Shaun and his team, they will come to your home, do a free demonstration, and you decide. We are nearly out of time. Just to remind everybody, this is one of the last live shows before Christmas, sadly. So today is a really good day for you to give us a call on that free phone number. Every one of you will get the free backpack. You'll get either a Love to Shop voucher worth £100 or the hotel break. If you go for the Super today, you actually get the off-board charge worth £200, and you will get the seat pouch as well. But to get all the extras, just quote, as you give us a call today on that free phone number, quote ideal 0110. Shaun, just very quickly, I always feel that this show goes really fast. These are the 3 models, aren't they? So
yeah, so what you have here is the standard. It comes with a 1-year warranty and a carrying capacity of 18 stone. And that'll do up to 11 miles. And then the Elite, you can see the differences, I think, you know, with the armrest, the wider seat, the wider handlebars and whatnot.
And then finally, the Super.
The Beast, yeah. That's the Super, yes, you know.
And that comes with
the
even
off-board
more
charger.
extras, the off-board charger and the seat pouch as well. Give us a call after the show. Don't forget, it's a free phone number. Shaun, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was one of the last shows before Christmas, wasn't it?
I believe it is, yes.
So give us a call right now. Thank you to Shaun and the team. And don't forget, the Luggie could really make such a difference.